Well, Coach, we are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tennessee Titans. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Look at me. Go. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Come on,
so after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Here we go.
Look. Squeeze. Shoot.
Kamara. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. 58. Read.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the run.
Hey. Wahoo. Check Mike now.
Back to throw here. He gets it to Brown. Complete. With a quick slant. Good for 8 and a first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Set. 15. Lonnie. 15 line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's
Move.
Shift.
Hit it.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Hey, Echo.
Check. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, turn it up.
Now Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We're scoreless after 1.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
All right, D. Let's go. All right, D.
Let's go.
Wide. Get wide.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Aguilar has it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Falcons, nothing. Matt Gay is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. That kick as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
People talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
60-yard.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the
Hey.
Watch the screen. Switch.
Watch the safety creep. Lee Griffin.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Check the backer, check the backer. Switch.
Here we go with Kamara. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. It's the Dolphins that have grabbed the early lead over the Jets. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out.
They'll try the left side. Brooks. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Check. Lucky.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Tackles. Mike's 54.
Hey, Zoo.
55. Come on.
They'll throw now on the final play. It's caught by Aguilar. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on, set.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Go.
We got three. We got three. Three down. Three down.
Five.
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey, Charlie.
They're going to look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
First down, Falcons.
Check safety. Check safety. Sponge. No. Check three. 22 check bomber. 22 check.
On first down, McFarland. And he stopped immediately there.
That's it, baby.
Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Set. Ready. 70 Indy. Number 53. Mike 53.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Ready, set. 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. Cut. Nice 7. Let's go. Check. 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. No.
They'll set up to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's X3. 218, chopper.
Check three.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step in.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready? There. 50, plant.
There, right there. 54, Mike.
You're out.
Pick it up. It's out of time, guys.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Let's get up.
Go.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Jam him, jam him, jam him.
Get ready.
A give to Kamara running right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
It's coming again.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Check 26, check 26. Shift, shift.
Set, go. Shoot.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
We got this.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 15 line it. 15 line.
54, watch 54. Watch the out, watch the out. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Now.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Ready, ready. 90 Wolf.
54, Mike, 54. All day, all day.
Check, 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 check. Deep river, deep river.
They run it again with Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Alpha. Topper, topper. Hey, high 7.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
2nd and 1.
Hey, I'm coming.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Running with Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Get him. Check.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Chris Jones on the stop.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 41-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
All day, punk.
49, check 49.
Ready?
Kamara try the right side. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, they scared. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Gotta do better. Come on.
Back to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, here we go.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Go.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. All right.
Here we go. Deep river. Deep river.
They'll look to throw.
Let's get this.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Hit it.
Back to throw.
Come on. You better breathe.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
I got it.
Hey,
Smooth.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Atlanta, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gawdon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.